We have a lot to do over the next 3 days, so let's get started. Our first job every morning is to move the fencing wire for the cows. Oh yeah, and that's how the silage turned out. Kind of mental. I've had this quad on demo now since the start of spring, and honestly, I don't know how I ever lived without it. It's a Lonkin Exwo 550, and it's straight out of China, and it's actually brilliant. This is the field the cows came out of last night. Still a pretty heavy cover of grass, but the cows are just very lazy grazers at the minute. So we're just trying to move around the rotation fast, despite them grazing it out pretty badly. What an absolutely glorious morning. We have an awful lot of lanes and gates on this farm. We have like 4 entrances into every single field, which is great, apart from when you have to close them all up again. So the cows will have come in this entrance last night, and then they went out the gate at the front. And there's actually another entrance further down the fence, which will also have to be closed up. So it is currently Wednesday of the week after when we done all of our third cut silage. I got all of the fertilizer sowed on Saturday, just before some really nice rain on Sunday and Monday morning. And then the plan for this week was to get lots and lots of slurry done. Although it kind of hasn't went to plan. Yesterday we got about half the slurry done that we should have, between my dad having to leave unexpectedly and a burst hydraulic pipe. Things just didn't go to plan yesterday. But we'll try and make up for yesterday today. And hopefully we will get lots and lots of slurry out. So that's our backing wire for today up now. And this is the wire we have to move because the cows are getting this grass this morning. Turn the fencer off. Always take the clip off as well because I'm paranoid. Try not to get stung. We have the same thing happening here with this paddock. The cows are going to come in at the end of this lane, and then they're going to go out at the gap that we stopped at the other end of this grazing block. We have lots of lanes, lots of grazing infrastructure, and it makes a huge difference when it's wet or it's dry. This is what we're currently grazing. If I just showed you this, you'd think I was great at grazing cows. Really nice covers, perfect for the cows to eat. That is a lie. Wait till you see the top of the hill. This is way too heavy to graze. That's about half of what they're heading into. Just a really, really heavy cover of grass. This is like the one part of our grazing block which hasn't been pre-mowed or topped for the entire year. And once again, it's not going to be pre-mowed or topped. So it just ends up like tall, scraggly, thick grass that the cows just will not graze. Other side of this superb fence, we have more really heavy covers of grass. And the plan is that we're going to mow this on Thursday and bale this on Friday. And that's going to be the rest of this video. Slurry over the next 2 days, including fixing that hydraulic pipe that burst on the tanker I borrowed. And then we're going to make some bales again. Farming is never not busy, but having blue skies and sunshine definitely makes it easier. I also have the worst cold of my life, so apologies if I sound a bit different. I believe the technical term for what I'm suffering from is man flu. This is now our 4th gap to close up. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. The Kovacs got me bad. Come on. They're in a big rush to get out this morning. We are a bit late in letting them out, to be fair. Me faffing about with the camera left us a bit delayed. Open all the gaps back up again. Oh my days, I sneezed and I've pulled a muscle in my shoulder. Ow! Flip's sick. Right, that's the cows closed down. Now let's go fix the slurry tanker. So this isn't my tanker, this is our contractor's. And I borrow it every year after silage. And the pipe that burst controls the boom moving side to side. So we have to feed this pipe, which I got a joint fitted to yesterday to fix the hole, from here all the way onto the tanker, under the axle, up the back and round to the ram. It actually wasn't that tricky to get the pipe out, so I'm hoping it's fairly straightforward to put it in. I think I am going to come in from the back of the tanker because the joint is a straight joint, which should be handier to feed through. I need to get all the kinks and tangles out of it first. Oh man, I need something comfortable to sit on, like a sun lounger. All right, okay. So that's dropping down, and it shouldn't drop down, it has to go over the axle. Where's my camera? These are gonna be some weird angles. Yes! We got it. Pipe is through. Now I'm gonna pull it through and then screw it onto the top, and we'll leave this little bit for the last at the end. Oh no, why is it not pulling through? I think I need someone to feed it through at the same time. I think that's my issue. Or brute force. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my goodness. I hate working on machinery. I got the pipe through, got it screwed onto the front. So now we just have the top joint to do. I am going to just climb up on this. I will be very safe. I have a safety harness on, you just can't see it. I always wanted to be one of them people climbing buildings when I was younger. This is as close as I'm ever going to get. I better leave the camera on just in case I do fall off. Be a great start to the video. Right, now pull this pipe tight. Parkour. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Just need enough hose up to reach. Feed it through all the guides. I am sweating so much already and it's only 8:30 in the morning. I hope it's going to be a warm day. 22 spanner. People always say I make mechanicking look really difficult, but I argue that it just is really difficult. Faffing about, wasting an hour to fix a hydraulic leak. Right, let's test it. If I can get down, I'll throw my spanners down. Get my camera. And I survived, and the tanker's fixed. Hopefully. Can you imagine if I changed the wrong pipe? Okay, we have up, and then we have right. We have right. Hello? Oh, I changed the spool because I was wondering what happened to it. Uh-oh, that did not sound good. Okay, we've got left. It's not moving. What the heck? What the heck? There's oil coming out somewhere still. Oh no. Balls! What the heck? Have I actually fixed the wrong hose? You are kidding me. No way. No way. How? Actually how? Actually how? I am so confused. I think it's the joint. I think the joint is leaking. Ah, flip my life. I'll come back to this when I have help. I'm going to do some other jobs for half an hour and then we'll figure out what the heck is wrong with that. Oh, things have not went to plan today, and that's a bad sign when it's only 9:30 in the morning. So it turns out that the other pipe is also burst. And I say also burst because the pipe I took off definitely had a hole in it. 100%. And I can prove that because yesterday the boom got stuck out to the right and it wouldn't move left. So I changed and repaired the pipe which pulls the boom left. But this morning, the boom has got stuck out to the left, as in it won't move right. So I think both pipes have burst. I have to be the unluckiest person ever. Anyway, my dad is getting them pipes fixed. We are going to go and start Slurry. This box was left on all night. You can see that yesterday we done 24,000 gallons of Slurry. We're putting it on at 2,000 gallons an acre, and that meant that we had to drive at 4.2 kilometers an hour. Very useful wee box. Let's go get a load of Slurry on. My windows really need a wash. Today has really not went well. We have another problem. They're now doing roadworks on the A5, which basically will add 15 or 20 minutes to every round trip of the tanker. So we can't do the fields we planned to do. Instead, we're going to have to do some of the really awkward faraway fields. Slurry is just not meant to be this time. It's just not meant to happen. Right, we've made some decisions. The traffic is so bad, I'm probably going to be waiting at least an extra half an hour just to get one more load to finish this field. After that, we're going to move to a field on the other side of the farm, but it's really far away, takes a long time, and we're only going to have one tanker drawing. So I'm basically going to get essentially no slurry done today either. But I'm not sure if that's necessarily a bad thing when that is the amount of regrowth we have. That is 1 week's worth of growth. 1 week. And with it due to be dry now for the next 2 weeks, I'm not sure putting on slurry onto that amount of grass is actually a good idea. Okay, we've made a decision. No more slurry happening today. Gonna wait for tomorrow when I have both tankers, and hopefully there's no roadworks. Instead, we're going to get started on our baling plans, and we're going to mow all of the grass today. And we had planned to do that tomorrow, but instead we'll do slurry tomorrow. Does that all make sense? We're also going to bale all this stuff, which is been abandoned since the A5 road project fell through. So that's going to take a bit of work as well. Just to give you all a little update on what's happening with the A5. They are planning to basically pay to put the land back to the way it was, and that is going to be a heck of a lot of work and a heck of a lot of money. Mental. Right, back to the tanker. There was a guy stopped me and said he'd been waiting an hour on the road.
A white van?
Yeah, he was raging.
Me too. And I felt like he wasn't going to stop him.
He was raging. But he turned around just before the lights.
I know that.
I mean, I was like, oh, I feel bad for you. What are they even doing? They're putting tarmac down a piece of footpath.
They must have dug it up this morning or whatever. They must be nearly finished, I would say.
Must be. Do you know, I realised that both pipes burst?
Probably did.
Because yesterday it was the opposite direction, wouldn't move.
Right.
So one pipe burst, and then I must have burst the other one, putting that one back in. Or else, I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
It could be just sod law that the two of us together. Like, that was definitely a hole in that one there today, like.
There was definitely a hole in the one yesterday too, because it's the opposite direction. I don't know why they're milking so bad. They've just sort of give up on life. $13.50 for a cow cow. It sucks I've done this twice today. Right, one problem solved. That's one problem solved. Right, we've had our lunch. We had 2 steaks. I have to try and get over this cold vid. So let's go mow our paddock. Honestly, it's too warm to farm today. I think my dad made the right choice. Still haven't decided how much of this paddock I'm gonna mow. I think I'm gonna mow half of it, but we'll see when we get there. Roughly check our cutting height, that looks about right. And that is also 2 degrees, which is perfect. Right, 1000 PDO shaft. Rear mower, engaged. Front mower, engaged. GPS on. It's a really nice cutting height. We should get some really fast regrowth, so that the next rotation there actually is something for the cows to eat here. Now, how much do we want to mow? That is the next question. Apparently we're still going. And we're still going. I really need to make a decision here. Still looks like really, really heavy grass. Are we going to mow the whole thing? Are we really going to do this? Are we really going to mow the whole thing? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, I think this is a good choice. Like, you can tell how heavy that grass is from the colour underneath. It's definitely more than I expected to mow. We're probably mowing 10 acres now. Right, leave me to it. I'll see you when I'm done. That is going to be basically hay by Friday morning when it's been baled. Today is Wednesday afternoon, but it's okay. It means less bales, less cost, and less carting. David is now going to take these 2 mowers up to the fields at the A5, which we lost to the road, and we're going to get them mowed off and get them baled as well. Try and get them back into some sort of useful grass for the end of the year. I am also now going to go up and take the drone and fly over the fields that were destroyed for the A5 so that I can invoice the road service for all of this work. Then I have some PCBs to manufacture, which I've been putting off because of the good weather, but I finally have to make some time and get it done. And then this evening I am milking because my dad is away to the beach. So the next time you will see me will be Friday morning when we will be lifting the bales. That's the plan anyway. I'll see you then. Welcome back to a glorious Friday morning. We actually got some slurry done yesterday. Only 16 acres, but if we combine that with the slurry we got done on Wednesday, we ended up getting about 60,000 gallons out. Which is not great, but it's not too bad. And honestly, doing that slurry very possibly could have been a mistake. The grass growth has just continued to explode. So we're going to leave the rest of the slurry until after the fourth cut. We also have no more fertilizer to do for the year and no silage after these few bales until the middle of September, which is amazing news for me. Combine that with the fact that we basically don't start calving until October, and there is lots more cows to go dry, so milking time is even less than normal. Means that I am actually going to have time to do stuff for once. I have like 3 new tech projects to build, and we're going to get the auto steer fitted to the case so we can mow with it in a few weeks. And I'm also going to take some time off and enjoy myself. So what I'm trying to say is the next few weeks I hopefully won't have that much farming to do. My first job for this morning is to go and set up the fencing wires because I'm away now for a few days. And when we're down here, we'll take a look at the field which we mowed for bales. See how much is dried out. I didn't open that gate. Maybe the man's already baling. Nope. Apparently not. Well, the first thing that's pretty obvious is there isn't going to be that many bales on this. The rows look pretty tiny, and it's no wonder because the grass is extremely dry. That stuff would be a pleasure to lift with the harvester. We should also take note of just how insane the regrowth is already. This was only mowed 2 days ago. That's mental. Right, I'm going to go move this fence. The cows are coming in here tonight to graze around the hedges. And then once the baler arrives, we'll jump in the case and bring in some bales. Okay, Henry has arrived. Let's go get some drone shots and get some bales lifted. Right, I'll get the drone up and we'll get some epic footage of round baling. Does that exist? Can there be such a thing as epic footage of round baling? I suppose this is a staple of Farmer Phil's channel, and I watch his round baling videos all the time, so I guess it should work. Enjoy this little montage, and I'll catch up with you when we're finished.
Give me one good reason to stay today. Give me one good reason I'll try. I just hope that you'll be coming home tonight. Give me one good reason to dry my tears. Give me one more reason to fight. I just hope that you'll be coming home tonight.
That's the baling finished, and that is also my week finished. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this week's video, please do hit the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed, it's free and I highly recommend it. And if you have any comments, stick them down below. I'll see you next week.